2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Jay Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with Michael Jordan. And there's Carter. And it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. And it's Dedmon in at the 5. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
A shot by Paul, no good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Phoenix. And here are the Heat now. Butler finds Robinson. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Suns. Here's Mr. Clutch. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lowry passes to Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Butler. Rebound by the Suns.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Buries it down low. And it's 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stolen by Carter. There's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Robinson. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points. Now here is Lowry. T right on him. And they'll keep possession. And here's Phoenix. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Mr. Clutch. The shot comes out. Now the Heat take it the other way. Lowry kicks to Robinson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 8, and the shot goes in.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Butler against Carter. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Mr. Clutch. 10 points for him. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And here are the Heat now. The Suns getting the bucket, and the basket by Lowry.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Drills it from outside.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 7. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That shot off, and it's Miami the other way. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Mr. Clutch. 17 points in the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. He's feeling it, and the jumper is on the mark.
Timeout, timeout.
He's got 26.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Miami. You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
The Heat trail by 14. In the corner, it's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Didn't think that was going to go in. 29 points for Mr. Clutch.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Lowry from outside drills the three-pointer.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
A three ball. Another three for Phoenix.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Lowry passes to Hero. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Robinson's got his third bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Lowry. He's got 8. A good look from Robinson. And there's another one for the Heat.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And it's in there. Mr. Clutch has got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Butler. Jordan with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That will count. To beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Carter, Booker out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Jordan, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard. Robinson, that's good.
You have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Got that one up quick. Mr. Clutch has got 49 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Vincent. Phoenix able to drain the three. Over in the corner, Hero. And the Heat, another three.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And Miami has possession. Robinson on the wing. Gets to the corner and buries it. Robinson's got 18 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
That one falls.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Robinson after the Suns pick up two. Shot from free throw range. Stolen. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He gets it in there.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Wide open look. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Hero passes to Vincent. 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more. And I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And so Butler nails both of them. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
So it's Miami now. Phoenix able to drain the three. Here's Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Unloads from 13. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
To the wing right side. Strus. His three-pointer's off the mark. Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Driving inside. Chalk up 2 there. 69 points for Mr. Clutch. Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes to Hero. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And good. There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Strus. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Vincent following the score by Phoenix. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns leading by 21. They double him with Butler. Butler with the steal. Right wing. Here's Strus. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Heat on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And the pass to Vincent. Poked loose. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Hero.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Dedmon. Out to the right wing. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And some changes here for the Heat. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Strus rejected by Booker.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Robinson, that's good.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Takes it inside. Hits it again. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And so it's Phoenix riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Phoenix had no problems getting going. They had the upper hand early, defense and offense clicking, opening up an 8-2 run after the tip. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Lowry in at the point. So that's where Expulston starts the second half with.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Outside, Robinson passes it to Butler. Here's Tucker. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Butler. Hits the close-range jumper. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
The Heat trail by 20. Here's Lowry. Deep 2 from Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Phoenix is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lowry covering. Unloads. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Down low, here's Robinson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And another basket for Miami.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
His shot was hindered by that momentous Mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Dedmon. A rebound by Johnson. Suns leading by 20. From deep three-point range, that shot misses.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
From deep, it's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Robinson. And that's 13 points for Kyle Lowry. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another one falls.
He's just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. The shot's good. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lowry brings the double. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes the three. They get it back. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points in the second half. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Robinson against Booker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Yep, that one goes.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Pass to Tucker. Johnson with the block. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Tucker, and that one drops for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
A clear look for Lowry, and there's another one for the Heat.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Count it, good. And the Suns lead by 20.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Lowry from outside, and again, Miami with the triple.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Robinson for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Suns leading by 14. Here's Mr. Clutch. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in. Here's Lowry. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
To the wing on the left. The dish to Tucker. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Johnson. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. .132 left to play in the third. Strus. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dives for it, and Phoenix turns it over again. 1:20 left to play in the third. We've got 1:18 left in the third. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Phoenix leading by 9. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Feeds it to Tucker. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Well, Phoenix shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Lowry brings the double, Mr. Clutch, and they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And Miami's shoot has been just outrageous, 64% from the field at this point. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. Free throw good, Robinson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Heat making a switch here. Okpala's checked in. Robinson hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Mr. Clutch. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. In the corner, it's Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 47 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
For the tie. And again, Miami with the triple.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting tonight.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Suns ahead, leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Cameron Johnson. Carter is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Lowry passes to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Good on the bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Strus. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And it's good. 2 points. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points in the quarter. The Heat with the lead. Lowry up top. He's guarded by Johnson. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Strus. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
That's good from Tucker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he makes both free throws. Suns trail by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Timeout called, the Heat.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
We've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. And that one, good. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Count the basket.
Could not have picked a better time to go on a roll like this.
Now the pass to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. There's Mr. Clutch. From deep 3-point range. From deep. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry passes to Apollo. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes. And the Suns lead by 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Strus. Outside Lowry. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Dedmon. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Mr. Clutch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Going inside, and he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And a missed layup.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Mr. Clutch. He gets that one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Strus. Lowry kicks to Robinson. And the 3 ball is good. Robinson's got 55.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here he goes.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one is stuffed right through.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Lowry, good.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Outside Butler. Kicks it to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 26 points for Kyle Lowry.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Butler pass to Lowry. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9 points. Robinson for 3. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 38 seconds left in the game.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Robinson misses. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.